Y'all, I'm obsessed. I cannot. I've got a thing for always wanting to film videos, and I've just filmed a video today, and now I'm back on the grind. I want to film a video, guys, but today, now, it's not going to be a reaction video. It's going to be a story time. With story times, you can do it again and again. It won't matter. But if you redo the reactions, it won't be as good. Because when you've reacted to something once, the more times you react to something, you might lose reaction. So this is not a reaction video, guys. It's my Love Island final experience story time. And breathe. So yeah, I'm gonna be, because I've reacted to the final on Monday. I finished on Monday, and today I started the Unseen Bits. Hilarious. And then next week on Monday, I think I'm gonna react to episode 2. So yeah, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Annie May. Welcome back to a new video. If you like this video, or if you like me doing story times and experiences, I can literally talk for England, as you know. So I love doing story times, and I've got a concert on Sunday, so I'll be doing a story time on Monday, and if I can get next Thursday off, I will be doing a story time in 2 weeks of the NTAs, and the Vamps as well in November, and birthdays and Christmases. Yeah, I love telling you guys my experience. So it was Monday the 8th. I'm really sorry, guys. It was Monday the 8th of August 2022. Obviously that was the day of the Love Island final, and it's nearly been 2 months since. It is the 6th today, 6th of October. Is it? How long has it been? I can't do maths, guys. September or October. Yeah, 2 months. In 2 days, it will be 2 months exactly since they've been out of the villa. They've been out now for quite a while now. They're getting back to reality and getting back to normal life and getting back to like. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to pop on and say. So yeah, so I saw on, you know how on Facebook you get adverts or like sponsorships, right? I saw, I've got this cinema in Horsham, was called the Horsham and Cinema in Horsham. The cinema in Horsham is called the Capitol. Great place. I saw, obviously, the Capitol Cinema has its own Facebook page, and before my Facebook page got hacked, I was able to go on Facebook, and I saw one day, I was scrolling on Facebook, and I saw something, and I saw something very exciting. They were doing a live screening. They were showing a cinema. I think they were the only cinema local to me that was showing the final near me. Obviously, you know, big occasions and stuff would have happened in London. Like, other places would have been showing, like, the final in London. But that was the only local place near me, and it was, like, the best way to... Because obviously the final is a big thing, right? And I wanted to do something big. And it was like the first time a cinema was screening the final. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to get tickets to go to the cinema and go to the final. Not in Spain. I don't think I would ever go to Spain to go to the final. But I would get tickets to a cinema if they were showing it at a cinema. I'll definitely go and get tickets for that. So yeah, I got 2 tickets. Originally, I was gonna go with I think a friend or someone, and I got 2 tickets. Anyway, going back, I'm gonna explain this in detail, guys. So once I saw the advert, I was wanting to read about it, like what the time. Obviously, I had to look into it. Before I bought the tickets, I wanted to like read more information and read more details. And so I did. And I was like, yes. And it was like all the things that they did was just amazing. They were doing Prosecco and cocktails. It was like, you can't get better than this. You can't get better than this. And it was the time around my family were on holiday. The whole reason why I didn't go to Greece this year was because I wanted to stay in the UK and watch the live final. And I watch Love Island on my own anyways. Like I had to like watch it on my sister's laptop sometimes, and sometimes I had to watch it downstairs. Like, I've got a TV now in my room, and God forbid, I wish I had it sooner so I could watch Love Island because there's one main TV, and my sister and my mum and everybody else wants to watch so many different things, but I just wanted to watch Love Island, right? And so it was like 1 hour. It was like 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. on ITV2 every weekday. And it's like on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. On Saturdays, it was a chill day, which means we've got the unseen bits. Anyway, so yeah, so I watched it on my own anyways. So even if I got 1 ticket, I would have been fine, like I wouldn't care, because it makes no sense anyway. So yeah, I got 2 tickets, and if they wasn't showing, like if this wouldn't have happened, I would have probably still watched it at home, or I would have watched it in Greece on the TV. But I don't regret not going to Greece. And I'll get into the things that I regret. But one thing for sure is I don't regret not going to Greece. Hopefully one day I can experience Greece, because I've never ever been, ever. Anyway, so I got 2 tickets, and because my auntie, who lives in like West Sussex in Thacombe, is like half an hour, 20-minute drive, she lives the nearest to the cinema. So she wasn't intending of going. She wasn't going to go originally, but because my friend couldn't go, she came in the end. And the whole plan was me to watch the final, and then for her to come and pick me up, and then I would stay at her house for a few nights. And I still did that, but she came with me because everybody else came. Everybody else was there with their partners, friends, or the group of people, and it was fine. It was fine, you know. Anyway, so yeah, I got 2 tickets, and then when it came to it, I had to get ready on my own. Like, all my family was not at home. They couldn't help me get ready. So, I think I did a workout or a run, and I came back, or finished my workout, and I had a shower, and I washed my hair, and I'm going to tell you now what I wore. I wore this, like, black jumpsuit. It wasn't, I've got a few jumpsuits, right? I've got a green jumpsuit, a plain black one for the winter, and a floral one. Obviously, I do regret what I wear. I didn't make the right choice of what to wear. Like, obviously, jumpsuit fine, but not that one. Because the zip is at the back, I managed to get it on fine. Anyway, so yeah, so I had to pack my bags in the morning, and then I left, and I can't remember what train I was on. So I went from, I had to get, I got 2 trains, one from Bookham to Leatherhead. And normally in this scenario, if I was going to Horsham, I would be able to get a lift to Leatherhead, and nobody was at home. Nobody was at home to take me to the station, so had to walk to Bookham station and get a train from Bookham to Leatherhead, and and then I arrived at Leatherhead, then got on a train to Horsham, and okay, there's a few things which I would go back and do differently. The first thing I would do differently is wearing the black plain jumpsuit. Secondly, not wearing pumps. I would wear white trainers instead. So black jumpsuit and trainers. And the last thing I would do differently is to get the next train after, because I was very early. It all started at 7, and you know, Prosecco cocktails from 7 o'clock, and the show didn't, like, the episode didn't start until like 9, and so I also wanted to go out for dinner. Anyway, so I was very early. I was like 2 hours early. Yeah, I was very, very keen. I wish I hadn't gone so early to the cinema. Anyways, so yeah, I arrived at Horsham. Then I had my maps on because I had no idea where the cinema was, and the cinema from the station is like 2 5-minute walk. It's straight. Keep walking straight. You don't have to cross any roads. It's so simple, and yeah, it's such an easy walk journey. And so I barely go into that cinema. Like, I don't go into that cinema ever. If I go to a cinema, it's either Epsom, Guildford, or if I'm seeing a movie with my auntie Vicky, probably Horsham, but yeah. And then, so I walked all the way. I didn't have a suitcase. I put my stuff all in one bag, one big bag, which I use for wishing. Also now I took a suitcase. And then I walked to Pizza Express. Again, very simple journey. Like, I don't want to eat dinner too far away from the cinema. And obviously Pizza Express is my ultimate favourite restaurant. Like, I go there and have the same meal. And I had, this is my order, guys, at Pizza Express. I had dough balls. And I had the Aperol Spritz. And I had a classic classic margarita ham and chicken for mains, and I also had a chocolate fudge brownie, but I've changed my dessert now because I had a chocolate fudge cake and it's not very nice. It's very dry, and so I've decided to change my dessert order. Sorry. You know, bit by bit I will change my order, guys. The only starters I like at Pizza Express is dough balls or garlic bread. So yeah, so I will continue having the same pizza, same main, but one day I might have the same but different starter. Anyway, then once I finished, it was very quiet. It was very quiet in Pizza Express. Like, I didn't even book a table. I was able to, like, obviously back in August, it was very, very, very hot. It was like, do I sit outside or do I sit inside? So I just sat outside. No, I sat inside with a window. You know, I like having a window seat in the car or on a plane or on a train. You know, you get to the world go by and everything like that. And then I had supper. Then I put on my maps again. Took 5 minutes to go to the cinema. I was like, because I was wearing my gold pumps, my ankles, I get blisters so easy, guys, like so easily. And my feet and ankles were rubbing a lot. So I got to the toilets, got to the cinema, picked up my tickets, and hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah.
Want to speak to me?
No.
Oh, you've got to pick these dresses
Wait,
up.
I'll do it in a minute.
Will you do that though?
I will. I'll do it in a second.
Promise?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm going to bed.
Okay. There are some chips in the bowl for you downstairs.
Oh, we're there?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Did he eat?
I've eaten.
Okay, cool.
Did you eat? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Have you got a shirt and trousers all sorted for tomorrow?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
You have, you lie.
I haven't.
You have.
Haven't.
Oh. Okay. Where are they? I thought we had them.
Hang up clean shirt, guys. Hang on. Quick break. Hang on, guys.
Your trousers got loose.
That
Oh, they're here, they're here, they're here.
there. Cool.
There we go. So that's shirt and trousers right there, okay?
Okay.
Shall I hang these up?
No,
for you?
can you take off your shoes?
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll take off my shoes. Love you.
Alright. Door, please, Dad. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, so I got to the cinema. I was on FaceTime with my best friend Maya, who also loves Love Island, and we get on so well. She's going to NTAs, and she is going to the Arctic Monkeys as well. Yeah, anyway, so I was like on FaceTime. I had my phone charging with me the whole time, and so I wanted to like show her the whole thing, and like I wanted to like show her oh my god, guys. So I walked in, there was like inflatable island, and like it was just like, I can't quite describe how amazing it was. I walked in, there was a red carpet, and like it was like an inflatable, there were different like inflatable things, and there was like balloons as well, and like oh, it was literally insane. I came too early. They were still setting up. That's how early I was, guys. They were still getting ready, like getting out the Prosecco and everything. And yeah, so I wish I got there an hour later. Oh well. Next time. Note to self. And they were like on like, there was like the whole like foyer was like mainly for like Love Island final people who were there. Obviously I was an eager beaver, came too early, and I had a few Prosecco. No, you were allowed one Prosecco, but unfortunately you couldn't take any cocktails in, and the cocktails were like themed. There was a Love Island themed cocktail menu. There was Prosecco, there was music, there was cocktails, there was like, if I could go back and do it, I would do it again, 1,000%. Anyway, my auntie, and then yeah, so I was like taking pictures. I was, the whole night I was taking pictures for Snapchat and taking pictures for my Instagram and just taking pictures and videos and saying guys, look where I am. It was insane, like the most unreal day ever. And then around 8:20, 8:30, I was, getting to the point where, everyone was starting to like come and arrive, and all in their groups and stuff like that. And obviously with a one-piece jumpsuit, it's so hard to go to the toilet, especially if you're wearing a wearing a jumpsuit with a really like small zip at the back. And a couple of times I managed to do my zip myself, but it was very hot in August, and also then I have a strong bladder, sorry, TMI, so I can go hours without going to the toilet. And I think I went to the toilet twice, I think, or 3 times. And obviously there were adverts. And the first advert, so anyway, 9 PM, we all went in, no, sorry, before that, 8:30, 8:20, when everyone was starting to arrive, was like, my auntie had yoga around 7:30. I was like, Toria, do you want to come and hang out with me for a bit? And I phoned her many times to ask her if she wants to come join me, because if she didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to force her to say yes. So she did willingly, wanting to do it. So yeah, so she arrived just before it started, and we got in. It was, obviously I got front row seats, because how can you not get front row seats? And again, I think the 4th other thing I'll do differently is maybe sit the row behind, rather than, because it's quite like, we were in like row, oh guys, I have the tickets, I have the actual tickets, I think. Hold up, where are the tickets, you guys? I have the tickets though, guys, believe it or not. I think. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Here we go. I love keeping souvenirs, guys. So, here, to my left is my wall, which I keep souvenirs like tickets from concerts. And this was my train ticket. Obviously, on the way I got a single. I literally love it, guys. It says, hang on, from Horsham. No, it's from Horsham to Bookham. Sorry. On the way back, I got a ticket. I got a single on the way. So rather than get a return, I got a single. And this is my single coming home on the 3rd? No, it wasn't. Of August. Oh no, shit. The final was on the 1st of August, not on the 8th. Apologies, guys. So this one, I came back on the 3rd of August. This is my train ticket. And these are my Love Island final tickets. And then, so the tickets were so cheap. They're like £5 each. And we were row C, C 5 and 6. If I had to do it again, I would get row D. So see how it is. So yeah, obviously we had we had Prosecco vouchers, and we had to hand them in. Like, we couldn't keep the tickets, unfortunately, but I have kept my train ticket and I've kept the actual ticket. So anyway, yeah, then we got in and we watched the final best night ever. It finished around 11, half 11. By then it was like quite late. I was a bit tired, so I got in, took off my shoes, and I went to bed. And yeah, and that was pretty much how the night went. And then obviously I was exhausted because I had been working that day, I think, or the previous day. So I literally keep all the concert tickets, guys. I mean, if you want me to do a concert review or concert story time on every single thing, I will. So yeah, so basically that's what happened. I woke up and I had a couple of nights at her house, and I think next time I might just get one ticket and hang out with people there. It was very, very cheap ticket actually. Very good. And it was like the most insane, unreal, incredible, all those amazing describing words. That is what I would say. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.